Welcome, YouTube, and welcome, Twitch, and welcome to Mixer. Something a little bit different today. We are going to try Volkswagen's IDR challenge in RaceRoom, which I haven't featured RaceRoom here before, so this is a bit new to me. So please forgive me if I mess stuff up. Hey Sage Cedar, how are you doing? Hopefully you're well. And of course, today is a big VR news as well day. Big news for VR. Because not only do we have the specs of both of Oculus's newer headsets, and the pricing, and the availability of them, we also have all the tech specs for... I'm pretty good. Excited, and I'm about to get even more excited and possibly very scared because the car I'm going to be driving in, which I'm going to show you around in a sec. We've got that done there, that's there, all the techie things are done. I just need to do that, click that, and I'm into the game. Excellent. So, yeah. So, exciting day today. Basically, as you can see, I'm sitting in a Volkswagen ID R, which is a fully electric car. It's designed by Volkswagen basically as a racing platform, and they are trying to beat a number of records. So, yes, very exciting. I got it. I do the spelling thing myself sometimes. Actually, myself sometimes, a lot of the time. Let's own that. So, yeah, this is an exciting car as well. So, VR exciting times. We've got Oculus Quest out, specs-wise and price-wise. Yeah. We've got the Rift S out, specs and price. And we've got the Valve Index, specs out, pricing, and pre-orders for the two Oculuses you can do, and when they'll be arriving, and the specs and date, and you can pre-order the Index, Vive Index, tomorrow. Hey, Deej. Right, so yeah. But back to this game, RaceRoom. And we're in a Volkswagen IDE. And this is a fast car. This is full electric. They're building it to take on different records for different tracks. Basically, this car also did the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Challenge recently, and is the first car in history to actually make it up the peak in under 8 minutes. So it's like seriously fast. We are here, sat in it, in VR, on the Nordschleife. So, Nürburgring Nordschleife. This car, this September, I believe, they are going to try and beat the all-time electric record for the Nordschleife. They tried to beat the Pikes Pike all-time electric. They didn't just beat the all-time electric, they beat the all-time record. I don't know if they're going to do it hit this on Nordschleife. I'm not sure what the all-time record is, but I doubt that they'll get it on this one. But this car is fast, and we're going to go round and basically hope that I'm not going to crash because, well, this thing's acceleration is absolutely insane. You can see the kilometers per hour just coming along there. There's a ghost of me in front there from my last run, and it's damn scary. It's got grip like you wouldn't believe this. Oh, so that's invalid. We got to learn straight away. I've probably damaged the car. I don't think they've done the car damage on in this one. But basically, this car is insane. It's scary how fast this thing is. Oh, I don't know if that comes through on the flat screen, but oh my god, this thing is scaring me. It's rip your face off fast, dude. This thing is insane. It picks up speed like I can't believe. And I know I have some serious memory issues with this particular racetrack because, let's face it, there's so much of it and it's so complicated and deadly. Oh, good God. Yeah. Ah. It's got so much grip as well, and it's so quiet. I'm wrecking it. I'm not doing well. There are 3 settings in this challenge, by the way. Yeah. There are 3 settings for this particular challenge. They've given a beginner's version, which has some nice assists and stuff like that. They also then have an amateur setting, which has, you know, more limited stuff. Yeah, I am scared. I'm sweating, actually. I am actually physically sweating. Wow. Okay, we're gonna restart. So invalid that time. I'm gonna do a restart. The reason why I'm over this side as well. Normally you'd see me over that side of the room with the green screen, so you don't see behind me. But I need access to the keyboard with this game. So I need access to the keyboard and mouse for this game. And I've got a handy little keyboard that looks like this, which is a Bluetooth keyboard, but at the moment the Bluetooth that's inbuilt into my new motherboard isn't doing too well over that side because I don't have the antenna connected. So I'm over this side, and you can see like a lovely painting behind me and one of my monitors. There's another monitor off here and the keyboard and stuff here. But we're gonna do a restart on that because that is terrible. Restart. Right. Oh, be brave, be brave, be brave. And sensible. It's hard to get a real sense of things with this car, because you're so used to doing things in terms of we'll lift a bit there and back on, in terms of gearing, and this doesn't have any gearing. It's essentially like a super fast, giant scaled go-kart of pure out and out speed. This thing has, I think, is about 680 or 690 brake horsepower. its torque all the way from the start to the finish. It does 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. In RaceRoom, this has been given, RaceRoom was given data by Volkswagen themselves and help by the Volkswagen team to build this into the simulator. So that we can do this challenge. If you have RaceRoom, you can do this. Have fun with the football, dude. Thank you, dude. Your support is most welcome. Oh, and that reminds me, anybody who hasn't subscribed and is watching back, to see the look of fear on my face. If you want to see more fear on my face and things like that, please subscribe, press the notification bells, come join in for some of the streams. It happens some random times. Hey, RVR, how you doing? As you can see, I'm a little bit scared, dude. I know you would have tried this now. Yeah, I thought I needed to do this online because this is an amazing thing. Plus, I haven't done any content for RaceRoom before, so I thought this would be an awesome way to do it. The Nordschleife is not usually my friend, as you can see. It's scary as all hell, dude. This car is a freaking monster. Yeah, 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. And anybody who hasn't seen RVR's Closet's channel, he has a channel as well, and he is a much better race driver than me. Oh, come on, oh good God. This one is really making me sweat. I mean, that's flat out. The grip of this machine is insane. It's flat out. Through this corner, can I make it through here flat out? Oh my good God, I can. Oh dear Lord. Oh my good God. Oh giddy aunt. That was flat out. That was flat out. Oh my God. And we're going for this nice and calm through here. Balance it. Don't lose it. Oh. I'm uncertain at the moment. I can't answer that one for 100% certainty. I would like to, but sometimes some other family obligations kind of creep in there. I'm damn certain this can go faster than around here if this was in more capable hands. More like your hands than mine, because this is damn scary. I don't mind saying. Oh, have you watched the exciting news? Do you know about the Valve Index? They've released the pricing and the full specs. Oh. Actually, I'm presently surprised by the Valve Index, because I'm looking at things and going, I might go the valve route, because as a complete bundle, the valve option I think has some real legs to it as well. The extra resolution, the dual panels, the IPD, and the panel speed, so it can do 60 hertz, 90 hertz, 120 hertz, and 144 hertz. This is flat out through here. We're doing 251 kilometers per hour through here. I'm still flat out. I'm on the brakes. Six minutes 39. Good God. Yeah, all you can hear is the whine of the engine, that motor, and the wind. Oh, damn. Oh. I needed a break. So, wow. Oh my God. Oh. It's insane. This car is insanity. Oh, right. We'll get that to restart it. Oh, oh my Lord. Wow. That is mind-blowing. Right. That would be insane. I hope it is, because that would be great. And hopefully they gave it to me free, especially since I got everything in the game the other day. Not like saying anything, but it is really cool that it's, this car is made from the actual Volkswagen's actual provided data. This is an official sponsored challenge by Volkswagen. There's even a prize for doing this. Yes. Yeah. So, Volkswagen themselves have helped develop this into the game. So you've got a chance to try and lay down a lap record before they do it for real. Yeah. But, yeah, based off of the real life telemetry and everything else like that, which is amazing. But also, of course, it's kind of like this challenge has some a prize on the end of it as well, I believe. So a real world prize. So that's kind of cool. I think the real world prize is actually doing, strangely enough, some ice driving. I think it was. I think it was doing an ice driving experience, which would be super awesome. Unfortunately, I'm not going to win that, but wow. Okay, let's do the restart, and hopefully we can make it 2 laps this time. I always have problems with Nordschleife. There's bits that I crash, and I've just got to practice it more so that I know exactly where I am without thinking about it and can judge the speed, because I'm not looking at the speedometer in this at all. there is no gearing. It's electric. It's pure drive. It's pure torque from start to finish. It's a mad machine. Oh yeah, I do adore this track as well. On the power, I know that I can make it flat out through here now. Normally, I would leave off of there a little bit. And I can go around here a lot faster than I ever normally would dare. But you got to watch out for that bit. And this bit. And it's flat out so far around here. I think it's flat out over the top, which is crazy. I'm going to try flat out. Oh my god! Ooh. The steering is so sensitive. This car is insane. It's flat out all the way. Dude, yeah, you've got to. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I got to balance it here. A lot of people make a bit of a cropper here because that corner, it sneaks up on you so fast. I mean, you can see that the speed just piling onto this machine so quickly. That was so close. It's insanity. It's just building speed like crazy. Just... you cursed me there, you cursed me. I know the track reasonably, but there are certain corners that always catch me out, and it's inconsistency, basically. I'm not 100% down on all of the racing lines, and this is inducing some serious fear. We're flat out through here. Normally, I know I'd be lifting off for this corner myself, but it's flat out. This car, the real car, also has DRS for this. Into the carousel here. No, 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 too fast, too fast, too fast. Oh. The next bit is the really complicated section. So many people end up stuffing it here. Oh, am I pleased? I'm very pleased, but I'm scared as well. but I messed up the carousel, which is a shame. And around here is the bits where I really all like, oh no. Oh. Oh, oops. Oops. Yeah. Well, that was a bigger, this is a bigger oops. We'll press the restart. This is the great thing about VR. You can practice this. I mean, what an amazing tool this is. Especially for who is it driving? I've forgotten. Is Rubens? No, he's a Le Mans 24-hour driver who will be champion, who will be driving this car. He's already done practice laps, actually, but the actual record attempt will not be until September, I believe, after this is basically closed out or whatever. But oh god, this is one of the most scary, awesome driving experiences. It's really, really insane. Right, we're going to restart that because I totally messed up on both the carousel and now there. So, right. Oh. So we've got a 6:39. Just for the record, that's the fastest I have ever been around here. Yeah. That was flat. I am hitting the curbs a little bit. Oh, okay. This bit takes some serious guts. That is just sweat inducing. As soon as I do that bit, there's sweat coming off my forehead because that is just insanely fast. Oh. Oh. You have to watch out for that corner part, especially. Oh, the tyres aren't liking me. Fortunately, there is no tyre damage to worry about. They've not put tyre damage on here or and all of that, so that's actually good. Oh. The acceleration is just so insane with this car. Sorry, the concentration is taking over me here. Oh. 244 kilometers per hour. It's going to be about keeping the smooth lines, I think, with this car. The brakes are immense in this thing. And full on power. Oh. Oh, I think very low down. The leaderboard is public, of course. You can search salsa ketchup on there to find it. If I get a valid lap, that is. Oh my God. Yes, I did. Because obviously, live broadcasting stuff. That was going so well. Damn it. Yes. Yes, you can. Unfortunately, my lap, I believe, is now invalidated. It happens, dude. Oh, the tension that it's put in the wheel as well. Oh, this is so bumpy down here. There's not much you can adjust with this car. They haven't left much to adjust at all, I don't think. There's no tyre pressure adjustments, and I'm not sure about anything else. 151. 251 even. I'd crashed before, so... Oh. Wow. Let's have a quick look around the car, shall we? While I cool off a little. So, not Oz. Fire, reset, fire, drive mode. A massive amount of battery that's just through there, and these huge cables. Oh. And the steering wheel, there's a launch control, so you've got neutral drive, like that. And S, whatever. What is S? What is S in this car? I mean, there's also a reverse that I've got here. What does S do? Yeah, but what does S do? Is that the launch? God. There's a push button for reverse. Arm, launch, alarm. Whoa. Amazing. So, yeah. Right. I almost made it good. We'll try again. This is what Sims are all about. Play until we get it right. Always make the improvements. And I felt I was doing a lot better there. That, you know, happens. Yeah, I think that there may be some recycling, but yeah, I'm not sure what that S is for though, because there's a drive mode and S. We'll try. We'll find out in a sec. Let me just. I'll press the S part and we'll see what happens. That or it's DRS, because this car does have DRS, but I don't think it has it on a well, there's a no button on that, so they added DRS, but I didn't think this model in the game had DRS actually on it. We're in S mode. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's a silly mode. So instead of just, you know, drive mode, maybe it's super silly mode. You can't see that, but I actually had one eye closed through all of that. Wow. Yeah. Super silly mode. I think it is a very silly mode. I didn't feel a particular difference there. Ah, okay. So S is energy regeneration under braking, and that'd be useful outside of this mode. Okay, so it's not relevant for the competition. Yeah, hopefully they'll also bring the DRS part as well into play at some point. Obviously, this car has DRS in the real world now, like the F1 cars and so on and so forth, to maximize its speed. But they had, I believe they had to limit the top speed of the car due to possible burnout of things. Oh. Right, this is the bit that makes me sweat buckets. Going around that flat out. I don't normally go around that flat out in any car. It's up the top. There. 6 minutes 39.822. I'll be well off of the pace. Oh. We're 4 seconds up on my old pace at the moment. Oh, that is so dodgy. Wow. Oh. And we go flat out all the way through here till you get to that tight right-hander before you come down to that. No, it's not flat out from here. Ah. I forgot about that turn. I missed the turn. I forgot about a bit. Oh my god, that was scary. Did you see that? I actually flew. If it had let me, I would have flew into those trees, off the trees, and somewhere far, far away. I was a proverbial. I think I was basically the proverbial Dorothy heading out of Kansas there. You know? That would have been seriously, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto time. In other words, that's cack thy pants time. Right. Oh, wow. We'll get it. We'll get it. And I was 4 seconds up before I reached the carousel, the first carousel, before I had my oops moment. Oh, wow. This is crazy. Right, here we go. Oh. Okay. I braked a little bit too hard there. We're full out through here. I can't believe I've just taken that corner full out. It's quite tolerant of the curbs. I thought it'd be a lot less tolerant of the curbs. Okay, there's the real cack my pants moment. Gotta remember to breathe. This. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And on the brakes. Nice and easy through there. And go. Three seconds up. Oh, this is so on the ragged edge. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I pushed it too far there. I was so lucky. Oh. Right. Got to remember where I am. All flat out through here. Over to the right. Then we've got this left-hander. To the right. Come to the left. Sweep across to the right. And then it's hot on the brakes. In towards the carousel. We're aiming for the end of that billboard. And we're braking somewhere around here, so we're nicely lined up. Not going to push it too hard. And out. That was so dodgy. This is a corner that often catches me out, that one there. All of them around here normally catch me out, to be fair. And this car is deceptive because it's letting you do things that I would never do in any other car. Because it's just got crazy downforce. I lifted there. I could have got away with full out there, but I had to lift because... Not again, not again, not again. I think that's invalidated that. Oh. So close to the end. And I went and messed it up there. Oh, such a shame. That would have shaved about 7 seconds off of my time otherwise, or more than 7 seconds off my time, my previous best. And we're braking. I messed that corner up. That's okay, we'll do that. Oh, the back end was coming out there. Chasing my own ghost here. This is... Oh, it's such a thrill. But oh my god, it's so scary at the same time. Okay, we're just beating ourselves there. Now it's just seeing if I can have the perseverance and guts to pull it through. Nice. Oh, my ghost is now in front of me. I didn't take that series as well as the last one. Yeah, my ghost took that bit better last time. If I can just do this without messing up. We gained a bit. We gained a whole second through the carousel. Just don't get full of myself. I touched a bit of the grass there. In with the carousel. And we're through. Oh, only a couple more corners. The long straight. With 5 seconds ahead of my previous time. 5.4 seconds ahead of my previous time. We're over the right. We've got the long sweeping left at the top. Then we've got the downhill. 248 kilometers per hour up here. Over to the left, come across to the right, in nice and straight through here, and braking. Nice and calm, power, 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 brake. Power. There we go. Keep that momentum. I lifted, I check-ined. That was not pretty. But okay, I'm not going to make any headway on this one, but 6 minutes 27 seconds, 0.496. That is undoubtedly the fastest I have ever gone around this track. And I think there was no major mistakes on that last one. There was a couple of wobbles, but no actual crash, which makes it one of the few times I rarely get around this track without having some sort of foible. So doing that was just awesome. Let's see how fast we can push that. My God, you can actually... Oh my God. Okay, you can go round that part flat out. What the actual? This car is in... Right, you can't do that bit flat out. That was like the bumpiest thing ever. Oh. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. Oh. Jeez. Oh, wow. So that puts me at 2,377. Oh, I'm the next person off is 0.008 of a second. And there's another 0.012 of a second to get there. Oh. So my all-time best ghost is 6 minutes 27.496. 4,068. Okay. It's got a number up there. Oh, is this my entrance number? Is this my entrance number up here? I don't know if you can see that. Let's go a bit closer. Because that's what I'm seeing up here. Oh. Breathe. Just need to compose myself for a minute because, oh my God. Dumas. That's the person, Dumas. Dumas. Oh. Let's just take a calm jaunt. Wow. Oh. Ah. Nice little calm tour of the Nordschleife here. Nice and calm, nice and easy. Look at the size of there. Bit of sightseeing. There's a nice place there. I don't know if it's a hotel or what. I'm sure some people. Oh no, I would have thought you could have got a view there onto the track. Maybe you can't because you see that barriers and stuff that get in the way there. But yeah. Hi. This steering wheel is cool as well. This is where I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do with regards to the new headsets. Because we have, the Quest is out there at £400 or $400 or €400. The 128 is out at 499, so it's 399, should I say, for in pounds or in dollars, for the Oculus Quest, and the same price for the Rift S, I believe. The index is £919 for the full package. That's the headset, the Valve Index Knuckles controllers, and two 2.0 lighthouse stations, the Vive tracking stations. You can buy the components separately if you've already got tracking stations that is compatible with the first ones. The headset specs on the Valve Index, though, are pretty good. It's two panels, which are 1440 by 1600, so 1600 basically, so 1440p each. They're full LCD panel, so they have a full RGB instead of OLED. They have a full backplate backlighting. They apparently have the longest time of light ratio on, dependent on whichever refresh rate you're at. They also have a difference in FPS, so you got 60 megahertz, 90 megahertz, 120 megahertz, and a 144 megahertz experimental mode. Basically, I think that's going to be kind of very good because it means you can also do reprojection tricks. So you could either have reprojection from 40 frames per second, 45 frames per second. Sorry, you could in theory have from 30 frames a second to 40 frames per second, 45 frames per second, all of them projected up to a different number, and also 60 frames reprojected to 120, or you can go native 90 or native 120, or and also reprojected from 72 frames per second to 144, which of course, or you could probably have a native 120 or native 144 megahertz, but you would need a beefy amount of machine to do that. The glass in it is 100 up to 130 degrees FOV, depending on how your eyes measure up into the headset and IPD. It's got physical IPD and it's got off-ear audio. So they rest the audio in this type of style. I'm going to stop here for a second. So they rest the audio in this type of style, just off of your ears, so that there's enough for the speakers to actually the sound to hit your ear in a more natural way. So it should feel like you're experiencing a more natural sound, which is kind of cool. I'm actually rather excited about that, but then at the same time, that podium, the podium F1 steering wheel is still going. Salsa, salsa, you want my direct drive goodness. You want it in your life. But that is a severe extra cost. But I am seriously tempted. Well, they have that built-in audio, don't they? Yeah, DD wheel would be awesome. Of course, I don't have like a full space for a full permanent rig. I would be using a collapsible one, which, you know, but it's a case of what do I want more? Do I want that headset that I think has got some serious potential to outdo a lot of things? Will have much higher fidelity ratios and so much. Oh, yeah, I get you on that. Um, the other thing that Vive, I keep on saying Valve Index has is a different type of optics system. Yeah, I don't know how they'll do it. I mean, it'd be clip on, I guess, because if they do something clip on, because it doesn't have the same fixtures, because you have the little screw in things that you do with these ones. And I didn't see that in the Vive S type of, Vive Rift S kind of design. But they could do something like the Mantas for the PSVR, where they literally clip them onto a part of the frame and they do the same job. Maybe. Don't know for certain, but it's another option. Yes. I need to win the lottery. We all need to win the lottery. Um, right. We're going to try another run. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I'm going to try one more run. We're going to restart this. And then I'm going to kind of round up because it's oh, it's hot in here. Let's reverse up a bit. I don't need to do a full restart. This car gets up to speed pretty damn fast. So we're just going to reverse up a bit so that I've got a bit more build up of speed. I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing it on purpose. Right. We ready? Oh. Speed. We are speed. speed, yes. Fast electric car that corners like nothing. Damn. Ready? I can't believe you make that corner flat out. And crash. That'd be full stop. So we'll do the restart. I should have just done the restart of the thing, but never mind. Oh, I can't believe that sequence of corners there. I don't know the names of corners. I know there are people that know the names of corners. If you want someone who's really professional at this, or well, professional, better at this, go have a look at RVR's channel and Magic's, and don't forget the Discord, the 3D guys Discord from theirs. There isn't a link in the description at the moment. I should put one in there. It's a race title. I normally put the link to the Discord in the description of a lot of my racing now, so that shall hopefully appear at some point if you're interested. It's friendly guys on there. We do some different stuff, and hopefully we might be doing some enduro racing. Help. Which I will fail and suck at really bad, but you can have a laugh at my expense, and I don't care because I really enjoy it, which is the name of the game here. Oh, quite welcome. Right. Speed time. Oh, and we're going to have the part that makes me sweat. Wow. I know I was going to restart it there. Right. I've got to get my head back into it. My head has lost it. My head has totally lost it. We can do this. I was thinking about things. I was thinking about stream stuff while I was driving and not speaking, and that was weird. So that was so bad on my fault. I wrecked that totally. And it was going well before then. Right. Ooh. Focus. Focus. We are speed. What is it that Lightning Queen says? Right. I have my hands on the steering wheel this time. And I forgot about the first corner. It's broken my brain. It's broken my brain. It has literally broken my brain. Right. Fix my brain. Okay. There, nice and easy through this corner. Get a nice straight line so we can just on the power. Good visibility in this car. Time to sweat. Okay, don't pull it too far. Good entrance. Keep it, keep it, and... Back end, back end. Oh, that was so close. We'll ignore that one. Yeah, not happening. I have lost it. I've officially lost it. We're not getting another run out of me tonight. Oh. Oh. We are not getting another run out of me tonight, so we'll be leaving the track there. And we'll take a look at the leaderboard. Yeah, it wasn't happening. So, where am I on here? There I am. So here I am. We are up here in position 2,381. So 2,381 is my current position. As you can see, when it comes to rank over here, I have no ranking because I literally played the free version once before with RVR and the other guys. And this Sunday, I also jumped in and got all of the content for this game so that I can join in a few more events with them and do some other things like this. There's quite a bit of content in this game, but we'll take a quick brush tour over some things here. But this challenge is there. Yeah, I mean, it's convincing. I've got this, I think graphically I've got it up to, the max that it can go. I haven't seen a single graphical glitch on my system yet. So, but my system now is pretty beefy. And we're streaming at the moment. I haven't had a single glitch there. The frame rate has been constant. It's felt smooth. and everything. So, good job, system. Yeah. So let's find out where I am in relation to everything else. So I've got another. So this will be the top place here. This is my split time to the current number one. So I need to shave 32.857 seconds off of my lap time to be in the top. That is immense because, like I said, I'm not any great shakes, and I really do mean that. I am definitely not any great shakes. But that is the fastest time I have ever gone around the Nordschleife, which I'm kind of actually really proud of, especially since I went round and didn't completely crash out on that lap. It's a rarity. It's going to get more that way as I progress and practice more. As with anything, you practice and you dial it in and you dial it in, and you get better. But that is an insane gap time. But let's have a quick look at the overall position. Can I see the current top? I need to do. So here we go. Here's the current top with 5 minutes 54.639 seconds. And look at these times at the top here. There's not much between them. You know, the top 10, there is 2.4 seconds in it in the top 10. Where it says difficulty here, there are 3 difficulties that we are doing in this challenge. There is a, yeah, I'm new, give me a break, let me deal with, give me some help here. Then there is novice, which gives you traction control and some anti-lock brakes, I believe. And then there is get real, which is basically as the car comes, straight from Volkswagen's data. I opted, as you may have seen earlier, for that. And you can see here, these are like Williams Esports. So you've got Williams Esports. You've got different people from different teams in there. So yeah. I'm pretty good with how I've done there. Right. Because I haven't shown any of RaceRoom before, we're going to quit out of the challenge. Yes, there we go. Quitting the challenge. So there we go. There's me. And you can see we're on the get real. So, yeah. Back to the game. And this is the challenge. So you can see here. And you can do, that's the car that we were in. It's an amazing looking car, which also happened to have completed the last challenge they built this car for was the hill climb. Brain needs to engage after that amount of speed. It's wrecked my brain. Wow. Thank you, IDR, for wrecking my brain. Yeah, Pikes Peak. So this car completed Pikes Peak in, I believe, about, what was it? 7 minutes and 57 seconds, I think, which makes it the first and only car to have ever completed Pikes Peak in under 8 minutes. And Pikes Peak, as well as the Nordschleife, these are serious tracks with serious challenges. Right, we're going to take a quick sweeping look at what's available in RaceRoom. So content yet to come for me to kind of cover. We're going to do to show, for instance, a single event. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. So car wise, there is a lot of cars that I have in here. I have, 100 or so, I believe. So they're all sorted by the classes here. And you can see we've got Audis, we've got BMWs, we've got Chevrolets, Fords, Nissan. We've got GT cars. So here's some of the GT side of things. So we've got Audis again, the BMWs, Corvettes, Porsches, Mercedes. Yeah, all your GT3s. Of course, I'll be doing a set of Corsa Competizione, which has a lot of the GT3s and stuff like that. What else we got? CR1s. These bad boys. These are like extreme machines. Audis. What we got? TTs, BMWs, Mercedes. Porsche 911 Caymans. 1992 DTMs. These are going to be popular, These are nice, popular sort of DTM cars. If you want a bit of that sort of, touring car stuff, and you got a load of more DTM cars. And we've got Formula cars, so Formula RaceRoom. Check that. All the liveries. Yeah. FRX. Similar, but I guess that's the electric versions. Then we got FR2, so Formula 1 style. Have they got anything with a halo in here as well? I've never tried an F1 car with a halo in VR yet. I really should download a mod into Assetto Corsa for that. And then we got this FR3. The juniors, which is like zero downforce, they can be good fun. German nationals, a McLaren Mercedes. That's awesome. I've never driven that car in VR. That would be kind of cool. What else we got here? GTOs. Yeah. I think we got drift cars in here as well. The KTM prototypes. Yeah, we all know we like some prototypes. These are insane machines. A Carrera Classics. Oh, 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 oh. M1. I forgot about that. The BMW M1. This car was so crazy expensive. Well, you say no drift cars. Yeah, you can definitely drift some of them. Um, definitely. But yeah, M1. I've always wanted to do a M1 there. Um, touring cars, Zonda, lovely. The Mighty Mighty Pagini. Do we have any Ferraris in here? I don't think I've seen any Ferraris, and I haven't seen any Lamborghinis, which is a shame. I like Lamborghinis, but you've got a lot more. So we've got some of the fast hatchbacks, but let's just take a quick lap around something. Oh, I have never driven a BMW M1 in any of the. Mhm. I have never ever driven a BMW M1 in any VR title. Um, I love this. We're going to go with number 8. Number 8 is one of my lucky numbers. We've been around the Nordschleife a lot. I suppose that kind of is calling out my name. Number of opponents, 11, fine. Just to have a look, there are visual damage on or off, tyre wear, fuel use, everything, you know. This is a proper sim type stuff with how the race can kind of go on. I'm not going to do a full kind of lap here. No qualifying. Is there a off? Uh, practice off. Just going to go straight into a race. Like you can do split sessions and all sorts of different things here. Rolling starts. You know, crazy stuff. Let's just go into a thing here because I've never been in a BMW M1 and I want to be in a BMW M1 because it's kind of iconic. I was going to finish there, but I want to be in this car. My arms are killing, by the way. Okay. So this is the carousel that we're out by. Nice views of the Nordschleife again. Check that out. Mm. We're just going to go with whatever they've got on there. I'm not worried about anything. I just want to be in this car. Is this manual? Should be manual, I think. My shifter doesn't work in this car. Is it? I forgot I was in a race. My shifter is not working. I need to sort that out. Yeah, my manual shift is not working. That Volkswagen has given me far too much confidence in the speeds. I've forgotten how little grip. Oh, that sound is awesome. I am set to. I know I'm set to H pattern in the options, but it won't let me do it. See, we've got transmission, manual, auto clutch, options, and control settings. So when I go options, gameplay settings. Transition manual, no auto clutch, braking assist off. We don't want all of that stuff. Stability control. Don't know what's real there. We'll leave it where it is at the moment. Okay. Back. Control settings. Advanced settings. See, it says H pattern shift on. So don't know what the deal is with that. You know, if I do edit assignments, I know that I did one before where it was a non-manual. These are all clear. Do I actually need to go and manually program these? I wonder. I can manually program those, but I noticed that even with a car that was full on sequential, it then overrode the sequential. Don't have a 7th gear. And we don't have a neutral. Don't have a forced neutral, so that should hopefully do that. Okay. I will have to learn how to do that. I guess we're starting in second because it's a rolling. Cool. Right. I'm guessing that second is probably a good place to start from on a rolling start. Oh, that makes a sound. I'll have to view that back later. I was too busy messing up my gear change. This is so different from that ID R. I'm not sure what you said there. You can't hear the car sound. Oh. I can't change that now. Oh, that's a shame. So you can't hear your voice back at the minute. I forgot. So I've had the game sound off all of this time. And your bot sound. But here I am in a BMW M1. This car, when it came out, was so crazy expensive. Yeah, I messed up on the car sound. I forgot to... yeah, I think we need to give you the car sound because this car does sound impressive. 1 second. I can... this should do it. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. You should now be able to hear the car sound. You ready to hear this thing? This means I'm going to have to go back into the competition so you can hear what the electric car actually sounds like. Oh. Oh, that sounds like absolute magic. We're not going to worry about stuff there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. You need to actually hear what the electric car sounds like. So we're actually gonna go back to the challenge, but that was amazing, so that you can actually hear what the Volkswagen ID R sounds like. But that, oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this car because I just love the sound of that engine. Is just, oh wow, that hits the spot. Okay. So, back. Competitions. Here we go. So, this is the competition we're looking for. There's 25 weeks, 1 day, and 20 hours. So, this is basically open, I think, until they actually do the whole thing. And then the prize is, I think, an ice driving experience, which is pretty damn awesome. So yeah, kind of like really would love to do that. I'm not going to win it though. We'll launch. These are the three things you've got. So novice, if you're new to simulation driving. Amateur, so you have the ABS and anti-lock brakes. So there's a braking, auto brakes. Never do auto brakes, just never. And then get real, no assists for experienced drivers. That's what I'm doing. I know I'm not that experienced, but I like to try and keep it real. No, not Rec Room. It's not Rec Room or even Reek Room, as my bot has so nicely said. This is, in fact, RaceRoom. I'm going to go back into this part here. I stepped out because basically the challenge that I just did and I'm about to go back into broke my brain.
Our closet says, sorry, got a call at work.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So sound is up here. The sound of that BMW M1 is amazing. By the way, of course, anybody who hasn't, oh, I totally lost it again there. Where is name there? Didn't tap. Yeah, right. I'm going to show you what the sound actually sounds like from the Get Real. I've done Get Real. I'm not a great driver or anything, as we have seen, but I like to drive with as real as it gets, and that's as real as this one's going to get. VR Realm. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Anyone who hasn't seen VR Realm as well, go check out VR Realm. Some awesome content over there as well. You can find links to the VR Realm on my channel's homepage. Great guy. Don't forget the subscribes, likes, ask questions. We like all that, and participation is great. So that you guys can actually hear what the sound was like in this Volkswagen ID, and so that the VR Realm can see how crazy and insanely fast this car is, because he's joined recently. It's going to break my brain, and I'm not going to make it all the way around the Nordschleife again, because it's already broken my brain and it's too late, and I will have to go to sleep and all that stuff, and it's really like, oh my goodness, it's so amazing. Right, so we're going to press the drive. This is the sound of it. So you can hear the whine in the background. It's so quiet. And this car, of course, is the stupid scary. Oh, it's crazy fast. 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. It's all torque, it's all go, it's all instant power, It's 0 to 240 kilometers per hour in no time flat. So little time, I don't know what's going on. I know there's some that will say that's true of the case most of the time, but, yeah. It's absolute insanity, this car. The grip is amazing. But I can still crash it out. By forgetting where I was. And what I was doing. How are you doing, by the way? VR Realm? How are you reacting to the news of the...
Our closet says, looks like it handles the corners really well.
Oh, it does. When you know what you're doing, it's going to do really well. So I'm expecting big things of you, RVR. Oh. And yeah, my brain's broke. My brain's broke. My brain's broke. That's as much as I think I can take. That's as much as I can take. Yeah, it's broken me. Oh. Not in terms of motion sickness or anything else like that. I just want to clarify that. It's just that amount of speed has just literally, for so long of tonight, I'm not sure how long we've been going. Nearly 2 hours. Yeah. But you can hear the whine in the background of this. So there's so much high power, it's got a whine that happens in the background. And then it's just crazy.
Mixed really. Don't want ASs, prefer tracking sensors, and Quest is just portable version of titles already on or coming to PC VR at the moment.
Yeah, but VRM, did you check the stats for the Valve index? Because they've set up all of the stats already and it's stacking up really good. I'm tempted, so tempted. I'm like, what? But I also want a nice podium direct drive wheel with a nice Formula One rim, which would be really good for GT racing.
Our closet says, I'm looking forward getting rid of my sensors, always giving me issues. The VR realm. Yeah, would prefer that over Rift stuff.
Yeah. Of course, there is a price to pay, and that means a price. At £919 for a full set with the headset. So the Valve Index headset, Index knuckles trackers there, and stuff like that. Yeah, they were. They actually released all the details just before F8 went live. And Nathy online there, well, we're hoping that it releases that. And then after the stream, when his NDA left, it was sort of like, well, actually, I've already got a Rift S and a Quest. Yeah, you can actually do that as a thing there. Yeah, they are expensive, but that's what you expect. Like I say, it's two separate 1440p LCD panels.
Yeah, VR Oasis was the same.
Yes, they are very, very lucky on that count. What can you do? They've got the followers. People want to know the information. So, of course, companies are going to... I'm rolling backwards.
Says, Knuckles looks cool, though.
Yes, Knuckles look very cool. The whole finger tracking thing. Plus, of course, the actual tracking is incredibly precise. And you can add more units into the stations, the trackers, the Valve Tracker 2s, the Lighthouse 2s. You can add more than 2 to do odd spaces and bigger spaces and multi-room setups or whatever you like that. So you can do some very odd things with them, which is kind of cool. But the Quest still has, I think, an appeal. Knuckles are a big one for me as well, but personally, now I've seen the spec of the actual Valve Index headset, I really want me one of those because the stats do actually add up to what I see as going towards a proper next gen. Of course, I would love an X-Tal as well, or a Star VR 1. Those as well are amazing. But they have even higher prices attached to them. So yeah, I do think that as a 2.0, a next step in in headsets, that Valve looks to be on point for the PC market, for the enthusiast level of consumer. I think Valve have definitely, I think, hit a good balance point. And balance point for those who already have a Vive, because you can buy the headset by itself at about 500 quid, which is very good. It's cheaper than HTC Pro and has higher stats. So yeah, or you can just buy the headset and the Knuckles, or the whole thing as a complete package. So yeah, or you can just buy Knuckles separately as well. So that's just like awesome beans, you know. Amazing.
Dedge 1984 says, Salsa Watch Adam Savage's tested YT channel. They have put up a very good review on both of the headsets. Dedge 1984 says, very in-depth.
I will do. But yeah, for my, I'm at the moment, the thing that's tempting me the most is Valve's offering. I didn't see it before happening that way, but now they've released the specs, I'm like,
yeah, if I can afford the headset and Knuckles at the same time, we'll buy them separately and use ones while I wait to save for the Knuckles.
Yeah, exactly, dude. How you doing, by the way, Deej? Welcome back. Right, one last blast with this car. I messed that up. Oh, this car is insane. Okay.
Dej 1984 says, they said the Valve was a very good headset, but maybe a midway headsets rather than the next generation.
I can understand them saying that, but there is some stuff in there that is definitely on my wish list.
Says, it certainly impressed me though.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's missing, of course, is something like eye tracking, internal eye tracking, some other bits there. Everybody's going to go on about tethered versus untethered. Yeah, we know there's some that is there, but not quite. And I'm off. Oh, this car breaks me. It breaks my brain. But yeah, I'm sort of like the next headsets at the moment that are next generation are too much. They're not at that price point yet for consumers, unless of course you're extraordinarily rich, because the last price I saw on the Star VR1 was like 3,500, and the X-Tal is like 5,500, 6,000. So they're not really what you'd call consumer or even prosumer. Those are full-on more commercial pricing headsets. So I think that Valve is striking the right sort of balance there in terms of what it's giving as features and what the price point is. I think the quality of its glass and its optics and its screen is going to be the...
I've just sent you the videos via Twitter if you're interested.
I will look at them, definitely. But obviously the proof is always in the pudding, i.e. in the trying for oneself. And I think, yeah, I do want to try for myself. And I would obviously report anything to anybody as well that I would try through those. But yeah, I would definitely take a look at that later. Thank you for doing that. And people, don't forget to go check out Deej as well. There's some awesome people in here at the minute. Oh, I didn't think I was going to go for another full lap, but it looks like I am. Unless, of course, I really mess up bad, which is still a possibility. Because I'm in full-on sweat mode in this headset at the moment.
Says, yes, and to be honest, I would value your opinion and the rest of the lads' opinions above the rest. Dej 1984 says, You and my guys beaming face with smiling eyes, thumbs up, oncoming fist.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, it is going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to try the other Oculus headsets. Hopefully I get that chance soon. I haven't ordered the Quest yet. I do kind of want to, but if I end up... There's a few things that I kind of want coming on the horizon. So I'm kind of playing a little bit cautious. Oh. Right. Wow. Look at this. I don't know, it's a bit bouncy in here, but 250 kilometers an hour in an electric car. Over 600 brake horsepower in this car. It's insane. Oh.
The VR realm says, right, I better get some sleep. Leave this video rendering overnight. It's huge log.
Yes, I will be. Oh, you've got a video rendering. Okay. What did we get?
Says, laters realm, take care, buddy.
Good night. Good night, VR Realm. It's going to be good night for me from the inside of this insane electric car, which, if you've got RaceRoom, during the challenge, if you've got RaceRoom and VR, just sat. This is, you know, incredible. Done off the back of all of the data from Volkswagen.
Awesome time, bro.
So that is such cool beans.
Later salsa. This game looks insane.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing more RaceRoom since I've basically bought all of the content. We may be doing something with the 3D guys, so RVR in his closet, and Magic, and Sumerian, and who else? A load others. There will at some point be a link in the description to their Discord, so that if you wanted to do some enduro racing, I've forgotten which track they're going to be doing on Sunday, but basically about 4 o'clock Central European time, the guys hop in there and do some racing. So introduce yourself if you're right. It's a nice laid back environment, but yeah, that's all good. Right.
RV our closet says, great stream.
Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to press a button here, and we are going to be going. So, things to remember: if you're not subscribed and you're watching this back on a replay, there's going to be a subscribe button that will appear along there at some point in the near future for me, which is probably the past for you, but is the future for me, and this car feels like the future, so it will be there in the future. And there'll be a video up there, and there'll be another video over there somewhere. So you can subscribe, press the bell, hit the like, do the comments, and watch the other videos, and do the same with those. Except for you only have to do the subscribe button once and the bell button once, and that'll be good. But the thumbs up you can do as much as you like, and the comments you can do as well. So that's really cool. And thank you. And remember, speed. All we need is electronic speed. Good night.